Okay, here we go, folks. We are back, continuing right where we left off. We have entered the Weaver's Lair, which is apparently a neutral house of Nerubians here in Xal'atath, and we will speak with the Widow Arak'nai, otherwise known as the Weaver.
Ah, there's the little morsel now. Come in, come in. You are most welcome here.
Yeah, I bet you are. Calling me a morsel, that doesn't sit well with me right off the bat, girl. Alright, so you followed my guiding line to its terminus. For both of our sakes, I am glad that your zeal outpaces your survival instinct. Okay.
May the weave favor you.
A slight upgrade of hands there. Okay. Oh boy, okay. We'll have to spend a little bit of time getting rep for this gal right here. Alright, so the Weaver has 2 quests for us. They are main quest line, story quests, and the first one is called The Tangled Web.
Threads will cross again.
And she says, make no mistake, I have no intention of sending you off to skitter about in the dark like a freshly hatched beetle. It wouldn't do to have my little morsel snatched up by a starving cave borer. You must educate yourself, my dear. Your allies have found themselves ensconced in a torrid tapestry. Only by familiarizing themselves with its erstwhile architects can you hope to reclaim them. Luckily for you, I have made some of my personal resources available to you. So, peruse the Weaver's archives.
Do keep in touch.
Okay, and we have a whole bunch of... Okay, so we're gonna interview the Weaver then. Okay, so first of all, tell me about yourself.
I'll remember. I am the Widow Arak'nai. For many years, I officially served as the Royal Weaver to Queen Neferssen. Unofficially, I pursued a variety of additional interests. But now my beloved queen is dead, and her daughter has been led astray by a so-called harbinger. I will not allow this creature to usurp our great kingdom for her own ends, but I cannot stop her alone.
Alright, for those of you that may not be familiar with this portion of the story and didn't see that video that Blizzard put out prior to the expansion, Queen Neferssen was the original leader of the Nerubians down here in Xal'atath in the big palace that is the raid that we'll be going into a little bit later on. And Ansurak was her daughter. Neferssen, the harbinger, Xal'atath, tried to enlist the Nerubians under Neferssen. Alright, tried to enlist the Nerubians under Neferssen, and she refused. So instead, Xal'atath got into the ear of her daughter, Ansurak. And after getting in the mind of the ear of Ansurak killed her mother. Yes, killed Neferssen. So committed matricide to become the new queen herself. So now she is doing the bidding of Xal'atath and has all the Nerubians at her disposal for ill-gotten gain.
Little morsel.
Alright, tell me about the enemy forces.
Follow your thread, morsel. This harbinger has the entirety of Xal'atath's military at her disposal. Before her arrival, General Anubazal led the kingdom's forces. Ansurak deposed him in favor of one of the harbinger's pet ascended. And now the army's ranks teem with those corrupted wretches.
Alright, so you have to worry about all the military. Okay, tell me about the Ascended. Who are the Ascended?
Watching. The Ascended are the Harbinger's gift to Ansurak. A fierce contingent of violent hunter-killers, made by the Harbinger in the darkest depths of the city's transformatory. They are impossibly strong, and I have no army of my own. If I am to reach Ansurak and dispose of the Harbinger, then I will need to find a way to subvert her military might from within.
Alright. So these hunter-killers are kind of like, they're the immortals from 300.
I've heard much about you.
That's the best I can think of off the top of my head. Alright. And the final thing we ask is, tell me about the Queen's inner circle.
Come back again, little morsel. Even if we do not engage the Harbinger directly, a more subtle approach will prove equally as difficult. What I need is an ally in Ansurak's inner circle. Someone who can come and go without suspicion. The denizens of the burrows speak of a vizier, some manner of patriot who works from within the Queen's walls. He would do nicely, if only I knew his identity.
Alright, so we're looking for a spy within the Queen's courts.
At last, our threads entwine.
Okay. And we have a couple of other things to ask her real quick here. Do you know where my allies are?
In touch. Worry not, little morsel. I'm well aware that you did not come down here alone. I've already sent my weave rats to track down your compatriots. Consider it a gesture of good faith, and with luck, the start of a long and mutually beneficial relationship.
Well, I certainly hope so. Hey, if you can help us find Anduin, all the better.
Fascinating visitor.
And one more quest called one more thing to ask her. How do you know where to find me?
Follow your thread, more. I specialize in little pushes, dear. Every plan is a tapestry, and I am adept at nudging and tugging just one thread at a time. You, though, are less of a tugged thread, and more of a lit match. The Harbinger's shadowy venom has stained Ansurak's tapestry. That is why I sought you out. I require a stray ember, and you need a friend in the dark.
Ah. So that's why she wishes to ally herself with us, because under the rule of Ansurak, all the things that the widow here wishes to do can't be done. She has no freedom of her own to conduct her own business and her own dealings, whether they be good or bad. So, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, kind of thing.
Step into my parlor.
Okay.
I'll be watching.
Now that you see how the stage has been set, you have arrived in the middle of the play, I fear, but, you needn't worry. You've time yet to play a most vital role.
May the weave favor you.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
This is...
I'll remember you.
There we go. Okay. Now the other quest that she gives us, a seeming respite. You have endured quite the evening since your ill-fated little ship ride, haven't you? Worry not, little morsel. You will find that my friends here are most accommodating, even to someone with your predilections, as strange as they may be. Please take a moment to explore. Avail yourself of my many amenities. With luck, you will find some sorely needed rest. Oh, but do take care not to move about too quickly. Sudden movements, I'm sure you understand. So be careful of the other spiders that are in my own lair, said the spider to the fly. So explore the lair of the weaver.
You must be quite tired. Take a moment, familiarize yourself with your surroundings, and no doubt you have questions for me as well.
Which I already did.
The weave rat told me you arrived.
Alright. Alright, so we're gonna check out. Oh, we have our currency quest here. Making the underworld know how. Linny Redfin. Oh, it's a goblin! Hey there, overcrawler. You're looking more than a little out of your element there. You get run over by an airship or something? Ah, whatever, doesn't matter. take it from me, one outsider to another. If you're going to survive down here, you're going to need to learn some of the rules of the road. Gold's all well and good when you care where you came from, but down here, you're going to need kids, and lots of it. Now here, consider this a token of goodwill from Lady Piddlepalps up there. Go get yourself something nice. So spend cash at one of the vendors in the Weaver's Lair. And we get an extra 150. This is a total of 300. And we're slowly but surely getting our trader's tender requirements up. We said, oh, we have a mount. We will have a mount as our reward, a golden crocolisk. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna look forward to that mount. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so let's head. Let's see. Oh, am I on? Yes, I am on a mount currently. And we got a quest back up here. And let's go ahead and see what this little guy is right here. Oh, it's a delve. Okay, it's a delve quest. Delvers call Takrepin Abyss. By the Weaver's orders, the Kobis are growing bold down within Takrepin Abyss. Someone must keep them in check before they arise to become a problem to our plans. Alright, so it's another one that has to do with those evil mermen. Do not call them Mormons. I've done that a couple of times now. Alright. And we're meeting our first friend here, the innkeeper.
My memory spans the...
No, I do not want to make this in my home. Okay.
May your destiny...
Okay, what do we got down here? And this is the Great Iron Weaver. Okay, so down here, this is, okay, we spend cash on stuff down here.
Goodbye.
So, okay, okay, so that's the repair vendor. Alright. And there's our flight master. Okay. Gotta get that flight path.
The weave has delivered a customer.
Alright, we officially have a flight path into Ashgahet at the Weaver's Lair. Okay. Oh, okay, so spending cash, we actually have... there's one specific thing we are required to get for completing this quest, and it is the Dubious Vial of Vigor.
Interested in the unusual?
Alright. It's just this little guy right here. Alright. Treasure map. Oh, so maps, special items, and mounts. Okay, we got a few mounts and toys. Collecting. Okay, so what the hell is this? Queen's Pheromone. Pheromone and guards in the city of threats will no longer interfere with you. Well, that's a whole lot of cash though. We got to turn in for that. How many 8s is that? In order to get that item, it is 8,888,888 cash. Well, I'm a little ways off. I only got about 100 left after that, purchasing that one item.
What treasures I have.
Oh,
Only the finest for you.
I didn't purchase it. Okay, there we go. Now we got it.
Enjoy my offerings.
Out of curiosity, what exactly does this thing do? It looks increases stamina, probably. Looks like it's been sitting for a while. Would be advisable to shake before inviting. Oh, and here's the regular quartermaster. What does the regular quartermaster has? I'm assuming probably another couple of another couple of mounts and some T-Mog pieces. There's an alchemy recipe and an inscription recipe and a pet and toy. So basic reward stuff for collections. What's the best way to get back over there? All right. Take the long way around. All right, and we make our way back over to the Widow. All right, so first of all, we'll turn
Do not
in.
waste my time. On your way.
All right, get a good look around. This place is pretty spooky, even for a savvy gal like me. But get enough kids together, and you'll be able to buy all sorts of stuff, both here and in the City of Threads. So the City of Threads is the bad guy city that will have to be going with. And incidentally, I checked it out, and that will be a dungeon for us a little bit later on. I got a feeling that's going to be a cool dungeon right there. Okay, Lenny looks up and down. Then again, you're probably still gonna get eaten, so maybe look into find Nerubian gravestones. Yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence, girl.
Hit the road.
All right.
At last, our threads entwine.
All right, and we turn.
Our threads will cross again.
Well, are you not impressed with my hospitality? Yes, Widow, I am impressed.
May the weave favor you.
Okay, and the major faction is the Severed Threads. Okay, so this is the faction right there. Fantastic. Okay. All right, and we have two new quests. One is a main quest, and one is a side quest. The side quest from Linny is Strange Bats. She says, hey, her ladyship here has some lead on some really strange bat that was flying around the Wormlands. The spies reported it behaving more like a person than a bat. We think we might have a druid out there, but it ain't revealing itself to the Nerubians on purpose. You have one of those faces that make people hesitate before punching. Head out there and take a look. So, investigate a possible druid sighting. Alright, very well. That's exactly what we'll do.
Step into my parlor.
And the one from
Again, little morsel.
the Widow is the Weaver's Gift, and she says, a little weave rat tells me that an intriguing series of events are playing out to the north. It seems there has been a remarkably coincidental waterfall of failures marring the military efforts there. I want to know who is responsible. Look into it for me, and see if your curiously binary eyes can pluck out any potential allies. Some of your little friends are among the escapees, drawing the ire of one Zepkal. Do go catch up. Tell them the Weaver bids them greetings. Find the friends the Weaver has revealed to you as a gift. All right. We will meet the Weaver's friends. Hopefully they will be friends to us as well.
I'll remember you.
Oh, did I not pick that up?
Fascinating visitor. There is
There we
no
go.
gift more valuable than information, my little morsel. Now shoot.
Now shoot, she says. Well, poo on you then. Alright, and that'll be back up that way. Alright, but in the meantime, I think our next bit is going to see, I think we're going to take care of this bunch of side questing stuff. But you know what? Before we move on, I'm going to we're gonna look around the Weaver's Lair here a little bit more to see if by chance we missed anything in particular. Just to give you guys a little look-see into what this little area is all about. And I'm pretty sure this is where we came in at. And yeah, okay, so the Weaver's Lair isn't all that huge from what it looks like. But we'll fly around still a little bit just for fun. Alright, so that's where the quartermaster is, and we spoke with the quartermaster here a little earlier. And there is, it looks like, okay, so this leads back out into Azkahet on that end. Alright, so there's just, so it's not a huge city per se, but it's just kind of a central hub. Alright, that is our innkeeper down on that side. This is the entrance from the east. And what do we have in the south end? Okay, the south end is where that is where the Flight Master is, and some of just the nooks are just kind of they're weaving thread. All right, so it's not nearly as big as the other central hub cities in the other zones, but it's just kind of the centralized spot. I'm sure there's more stuff that I don't see that we haven't had a chance to really check into just yet, but we'll find out in due time. We will certainly find out in due time. All right. Okay, guys, so that is our new faction, which is, what's the name of it again? The Severed Threads. Okay, and our introduction to our leader of our allies here in Azkahet, the Weaver, the Widow Arak'nai. So, that's our intro to the Weaver's Lair, guys, and I will cut it right there, so this video will just be about this little area and the intro to it. And when we come back, we will start going into Azkahet a little bit more, and we'll start with those side quests to the west, just to get us started. So, thanks a lot for joining me again, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.